Hey, what's up? And welcome to Animal Crossing. I know I say I never play this game off stream, but I wanted to challenge myself and record a little something for YouTube in case there are people over on YouTube who can't catch my Twitch streams or really any of my other content in general. And it's about time that I started posting something semi-regular over there, so here we go. Today we will be doing some island cleanup. Some much needed island cleanup, and that's pretty much it for this one. So let's start. I really want to remove this I love Jambet and my icon. I don't really remember how they got there though. Is it through here? Probably. Plus button? Oh god, how do I remove these? Can I put something on the ground, like display on ground? Oh no. Oh god, I made it worse. This is a problem. How do I dig at it maybe? Can I do that? Maybe it'll make it go away? No, that will not make it go away. Okay. It's gotta be something in here. Alright, this is not actually helpful. How do I get rid of the design on the ground? I hope it's not permanent. Am I really looking this up? I really am looking this up. Animal Crossing New Horizons remove designs from ground. All you have to do is stand on or near the pattern and hit the Y button. Are you serious? Oh, I've been able to do this the whole time. I've been wondering for 2 years how to do that. Well, that explains why my island is entirely empty and I have no sense of fashion or design skills. Anyway, back to cleanup. It's a very rainy day here, but that's okay. I like the rain. I like storms, you know? A lot of people are afraid of storms, but I love storms. Whenever I hear like a big thunder roll or a lightning crack in real life, it just, I don't know, I just get this wave of serotonin. Well, let's clear this out since I'm kind of getting my island all clean and flat for designing time. I wonder what design I'll actually end up going with. I've never really put any meaningful effort into designing my island in the 2 years this game has been out, so we'll see. I've been inspired a lot. It's not like I have any reason to not make a beautiful design, but, you know, to each their own, I suppose. Excuse me, little gentle children. Bruh, why does the plaza bricks have to be this color and this design? Why can't I change it? Why can't I change it? I think that's a crime. That's one of the biggest crimes of this game is that you have to work around that size of the plaza and that color. Very limiting. Makes me very, very mad. You should be able to relocate the plaza too. But hey, let's just be grateful the game exists, right? Didn't 7 years go by between New Leaf and this one? I'm very dumb. I keep wiping the same spot. Okay, alright, that's cool. I love it when I point one direction and the game decides to point me in a different one when I actually go down to put a path. That's like my favorite part of the game, to be honest. I'm very dedicated to be doing this out in the rain. There's no villagers out right now because it is 5:30 something, I'm guessing, in the morning. But that's okay. I don't expect anyone to be up this early anyway. It's kind of nice waking up really early in real life too. I used to be someone who woke up at like 10 or 10:30 and stay awake until like 3 in the morning. But my life, this is going to make me sound like a boomer. My life changed when I started getting up at like 6 in the morning. It's just so nice. You don't have to rush to do anything. The head start on the day is real. Everything's like quiet and like peaceful and stuff, you know? I can enjoy my coffee in perfect silence. And if I'm feeling ambitious right out of bed, I could get a really early start on making a TikTok or a video and then feel ahead the rest of the day. Yeah, that makes me sound like a boomer for sure, but it works. All right, Timmy and Tommy, you're gonna have a fresh new coat of grass when you come into work next. I wonder if they're paid hourly. You think they're paid hourly? I like to think that they got a salary with benefits, but what would benefits in this game even be? Free replacements on your fishing poles? Discounts at Captain's boat tours? I have no idea. Alright, there we go, all cleaned up. I'm proud of myself for actually playing this game normally, even though I just demolished all my paths. Okay, back to cleanup duty. My inventory's pretty empty. That's good. Let's see if there's anything on the beach. I don't think so. I feel like I cleaned up the beach yesterday. I don't really remember. My memory isn't the strongest ever, but, you know, I feel like a lot of people say that. Okay, let's get rid of these rocks. Oops, I meant to eat that. I feel like at least half of my playtime in this game is me dropping things instead of doing what I'm supposed to do with them. 2 for good measure. I feel like we're going to see multiple rocks. Alright. I didn't point that way, game. There's a hole in the ground and now a hole in my heart. What? Why? I didn't point that way. I pointed this way. Silly game. Hello, little pill bug. Goodbye, little... Oh, he rolls up. Oh, I never noticed that. That's so cute. I'll leave him be. We are now on the hunt for rocks, weeds, and anything else that's not supposed to be here. Now, even though the game's been out for 2 years, you'll see that I flattened my entire islands. I didn't really have anything here to begin with. You didn't really miss much if you're just finding my channel. Ooh, money. I don't really plant the money trees anymore because I time travel a lot and I'm also just impatient in general. Here used to be a gigantic pumpkin farm. And by farm, I mean literally like hundreds and hundreds of pumpkins. But I got rid of those a while ago. Ah, here we go. Some weeds. Ooh, time for me to be a snail murderer. Goodbye. Oh, I didn't even hit the rock and the snail still fell in. Well, he's in the ground now. All right, let's clean up some of these weeds. I know I could just get Leaf to do this, but I need content for a video, so here we are. Actually, now that I think about it, this might be really boring to just watch me do, so maybe I'll talk about something. I tell my followers I never play this game off stream, and it's true, I never do. But after months of villager hunting for the perfect cat island and wanting to start some sort of series to give my YouTube channel some like regular substance, I guess, that has been lacking for a very long time, I decided to just kind of record this video just to be a little something, even though I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. I mean, that's just my life in general. I feel like I have no idea what I'm doing. Okay, the weeds are cleaned up. I hope this video can be of use to somebody, you know? Maybe just a nice comforting voice to listen to. I feel like I could have used that during some of my lonelier times in life. Hey, at least we get to enjoy the sunrise together, right? A nice, cool sunrise. The 5 a.m. music is super special too. It's very like charming, you know? It's like very... It's like a secret song, basically, I think, because I feel like basically nobody plays this game at 5 in the morning. Alright, not basically nobody, just the majority of people probably don't. So they never get the chance to hear it. A full gyroid. Boangoid. At this point, I think I've pretty much found all of them, but I don't really know what to do with the gyroids. I treat them like my children, basically. I even have a nursery in my house for them, but the nursery is very, like, packed. It's very cluttered in there. I didn't point that way. Thanks, game. It's very okay. Is this how Nintendo gets players to play this game for a long time? They just have them pointing the wrong direction when they dig? Alright, let's keep going. What else can I talk about? A lot of people talk about my humor, or my sense of humor, I think, and that's why they stick around my channel, even though there's like a lot of other Animal Crossing channels out there. And to be honest, I don't really want to be known as an Animal Crossing channel. I love this game dearly, but my roots are really in variety, and I tell a lot of aspiring variety YouTubers or variety streamers that being variety is probably the worst thing you could do to start off your career, because it's very, very hard to appeal to a wide range of audiences right off the bat. I know it might sound kind of harsh, but you know, people aren't going to like you just because you play video games. You have to provide some sort of substance in a niche before you can start really like branching out, I think. I do love this game though, and backtracking to my sense of humor, I do have to say that I draw my humor from a lot of different places. There's not just one source. I think probably the biggest flaw in my humor is that I'm really bad at conveying sarcasm. You kind of just have to be around me a lot to know that a lot of what I say, I say seriously, but that's where I find the humor, is saying things that I don't actually mean in a serious way. And I should probably stop doing that, because it might make it hard for new people to really catch on with what I'm joking about, what I'm not joking about. But anyway, ever since I was little, I would love making my brothers and my friends at school laugh. I loved doing that. It was just my favorite thing to do. I guess that makes me a class clown? Not really sure. But even if it meant being obnoxious and having no filter, which I'm sure was a turnoff for a lot of my classmates looking back now, at least it got me on the fast track to making friends who didn't really mind me and found my humor funny, you know? But in terms of actual people that inspired me, I really love anything that Olin Rogers put out. Olin Rogers is the creator of Final Space. You might have heard of that TV show. But I found him back on his old YouTube channel, Balloon Shop, which is a really old YouTube channel where a young Olin Rogers and his friends would do sketch comedy, and I thought everything they put out was just so funny. I really appreciate Olin's storytelling skills and expressiveness, like on his face. For me, Olin bridges what it means to be genuine and what it means to be extra for the sake of being extra. Like, he's super genuine and extra, but the being extra part is genuine, I guess. He's not fake, is what I'm trying to say. I hate the idea of having to be fake to gain any traction in the creator space. There's way too much of it, and the industry feels really stale and embarrassing, frankly, to be a part of when people do that. I also really appreciate Markiplier. I get compared to him a lot. I think that his reactions to things are just great, and he's also super genuine and gives people kind of a home, if you will, to kind of come back to with reliable content, a reliable journey through whatever games he's playing. Video Game Donkey is another huge inspiration to me. I know a lot of people don't really jive with his style, but I think just the randomness and quick wit that he has with so many things just kind of makes you go, what the heck? And I really like what the heck, you know? I really like what the heck humor. I really like humor that just kind of is ironic and unexpected, but is guided, if that makes any sense. Like, you can tell a story, but also just throw in something completely random to prevent it from being boring, and that makes it so much more enjoyable, whether it's purely humor or purely serious storytelling. These are gyroids. We're not going to dig those up. But yeah, anyway, that's where I draw a lot of my inspiration from. I think for me, what helps me stand out is the fact that I started being a streamer before YouTube. I really spent just so much time connecting with people in like a live stream, like a live scenario. And I think that's what makes recording videos a little bit difficult for me, is I don't have that live that's right there. And I don't think I've run out of things to say, but it does definitely feel a little awkward being in front of a microphone and just hoping that I'm making sense while I talk. I'm used to having the reassurance of a chat to kind of guide what I'm saying or clarify anything that I may have said. So here's to hoping this video ends up turning into something, you know, maybe relaxing, I guess, or enjoyable to just listen to. We've reached the end of the cleanup journey. I am now left with 108 weeds, a bunch of fossils, and all this random stuff that I don't really need, but there you go. Thanks for watching. Maybe I'll upload another one of these, and we'll see you next time. Bye!